Hello everyone, Vince here. Welcome back to another review. Today I'm reviewing RevCash, Earn Crypto and Prizes. Now RevCash is promising that you can earn through completing surveys, playing games, and of course completing offers. So in today's video, I'm going to go through the whole application, show you exactly how it works and my experience with it all. I do hope you all enjoy. Let's kick this off. So this is what RevCash looks like when you first launch it up. It runs on a coin-based currency system. I'm going to dive straight into the withdrawal methods instantly here. We have PayPal, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Visa, and Netflix. 100 coins on RevCash equals $1 single dollar. So keep that in mind for any currency conversion. Mind you though, this is here in Australia. In your country, it could behave completely different. So as long as you remember that, this should be okay. The minimum PayPal cash out here in Australia is $5 worth of USD currency. I love that RevCash has a USD currency base because in some countries the USD is much more profitable than their own local currency. The maximum cash out is $200 worth of USD. You can also see the various other cash out amounts needed for PayPal currency. It goes all the way up to $200 worth of USD for 20,000 coins. Bitcoin's a little bit more different here with a $20 minimum USD requirement all the way up to $100 worth of USD. The Litecoin cryptocurrency allows for a $1 USD cash out all the way to $100 worth of USD. That's personally one that I think that I'd look more into because of the low minimum. Virtual Visa card is at a $10 minimum all the way up to $100 USD, and Netflix has a $30 minimum. So now that you understand how the currency system works and the cash out methods available on RevCash, let's move on to actually earning some currency. Okay, so now we're back on the home screen of RevCash. You can see here at the top of the screen we have different categories available. The top offer section is what RevCash recommends that you guys try out, so obviously depending on your country, this section is going to be completely different. The way that I went about earning coins on RevCash today for you all is by completing surveys, but from what I can see, there are many different offers available. For instance, let's check out the Lootably offer wall. Something very interesting that I noticed on the Lootably offer wall is that some of the offers actually state that you need to verify your identification, which is very strange to me. I'm gonna tap on this button to see what comes up. Access higher paying and exclusive offers by verifying your identity through a third-party service. This process takes around 5 minutes and will require you to verify your phone number and identity. In return for completing the verification process, you'll receive a reward of 17.5 coins. It seems that Lootably is becoming stricter with who they allow in their offer wall. They now want to see a phone number and also identification apparently. I suspect the identification may be a selfie, but seriously guys, I can expect to see this change rolling out on a lot of different offer walls coming soon. So for people that don't like doing that, you might have a problem coming up in the next couple of months. And to be honest with you, these rates are really not that appealing to me, okay? For instance, this casino application is only offering up $14 or so for your time to try and reach level 100. And I've definitely seen this Ants Underground Kingdom offer a lot more money than just $7. So here in Australia, I can comfortably say that the Lootably offer wall isn't that good, at least on RevCash. But in your country, it might be different, but at least now you can see what kind of coins I can generate using the Lootably offer wall. Okay, so now let me show you the survey side of RevCash. You can find this by tapping the survey button. There are actually a few different survey providers that you can go through on RevCash, all with their own different coin reward amounts. So depending on who you go through, that's going to change the amount of coins you'll get per survey. Let me show you some examples. So here's BitLabs, everyone. You can see here with their surveys, it roughly ranges between 50 cents to $1. Some are actually below 50 cents though, which is quite disappointing. Now remember, with surveys, you want to make sure you're leveraging your time correctly and not being undercut too bad. Apparently there's a general survey here that will take 12 minutes for almost 80 cents. Next we have CPX Research. CPX Research generally boasts the highest paying surveys in my own experience, but the problem is they have the highest disqualification rates as well. And anyone that's ever tried to complete a survey on CPX Research knows exactly what I'm talking about. but you can generally find surveys paying between 50 cents all the way to $2 on here. Now, at the top of the screen, you can find the offer wall button as well. Again, you can find various different offer wall providers that you can go through to install applications and complete various tasks to earn these coins. There are actually quite a lot of offer wall providers on RevCash, which I'm quite impressed with, but again, each offer wall provider pays different to each other. So you really have to go through and investigate each of these offer walls personally, because these offer walls depend on you. Let's check out Offertoro though. At least here in Australia, Offertoro has some pretty decent prices, which I am happy about. But again, depending on where you live, your experience is going to be completely different. Only use these prices here as a reference to what I can get here in Australia. When you try RevCash out, you might have a completely different offer wall system with different prices as well. But from what I can see, this is pretty decent for what it is. I mean, I'm not expecting the world here, but at least we have a Mafia City offer here, for instance. To get to level 25, they'll pay us $91 worth of United States currency. So definitely not the worst in the world. You're just gonna have to browse through and find what you think is worth your time, because you'll start to find that a lot of these applications will start to undercut you for your time and pay you a lot less than what you deserve. You'll also notice a tab called Daily Coins. Alright, so here's where things get a little bit iffy with RevCash in my own experience, because I tried to watch videos through Hideout TV and Loot TV, but I wasn't able to actually generate any credits from watching the videos. So essentially, Watch Hideout TV and Watch Loot TV both were broken for me. Even though I had advertisements appear on the videos, I didn't get rewarded any of the coins. Now, the watch videos area is a very interesting section, because you can see here you can watch short videos and get rewarded with V coins, which can be exchanged for RevCash coins. So this is the variable coin section, and essentially it's where you watch advertisements for variable coins that then you can exchange into the actual coin currency of RevCash. And you need 10,000 of the variable coins to earn one of the coins on RevCash. You see everyone, this kind of currency conversion is something I really don't like, because essentially what they're saying is that, okay, if you watch, let's say 5 advertisements, we'll give you one single coin. So pretty much the scale is tipped so far in the developer's end, you have no idea when it comes to how much money they're actually going to make from you watching these advertisements. Let me show an example here of earning one of these variable coins. So my balance is 0. I'm going to tap the watch video button, and now the advertisement plays, which of course you guys know most of these are all scam advertisements anyway. So now we're going to have to subject ourselves to this trash for a little bit. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so now I've earned 2,000 of the variable coins for one advertisement. So yeah, essentially 5 advertisements here in Australia for me equals one of the coins. So I'm not going to waste my time in this area at all. And I suggest you guys more than likely stay away from the variable coin generation area. There is a weekly leaderboard system as well, where the more you progress throughout the application on a weekly basis, aka how many coins you generate that week, you'll get ranked on the leaderboard, and obviously the highest people get rewarded with the most coins. Very common system. I'm sure you guys understand how this one would work. So now let me tell you about my withdrawal experience on RevCash. It took me roughly 1 hour to generate 100 coins on RevCash by completing surveys, which is extremely low in my opinion. It could have just been because of bad luck, or I got disqualified too many times, but essentially it was on the very low paying end for my time. I withdrew $1 worth of Litecoin cryptocurrency, and I am happy to say that it did arrive in my Coinbase wallet within about 5 minutes or so. So at least at the time of this recording, RevCash is a legitimate money-making application, but I truly believe it's not for everyone, and depending on where you live, your age, and your gender, this application is going to be completely different for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out my website and my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Catch you around.